Alright, let's come with this shit. Oh, I got a fucking headache. Alright.
I'll be in just like 2 or 3 minutes, bro. Give me a couple.
Alright. I'm too tired to think of a joke. Shit. Yeah, thanks for the share, homie. So, we've had a few things come up this week that we're gonna go into. We're gonna go into Pal World. We're gonna talk about that. It's done a pretty good job at shaking up the situation with gaming. So yeah, we're gonna look at that. We're gonna talk about Russia a little bit. We're also gonna talk briefly about I don't know, the possibility that I might have to move this studio again. And yeah, so we got some shit to get into. Why the fuck isn't Face ID working on my phone? What the fuck? Let's see. I already said we're talking about Power World. Yeah. So, I'm gonna see if there's been anything else in the news lately. Because, yeah, there's been a lot of shit going on, and honestly, half of it I don't remember. Because lately, when I go to look at news stuff, I just like, oh yeah, fucking Trump won Iowa, whatever, cool, I guess. Oh yeah, and we are, that's the, looking at the news got me to remember another article I wanted to talk about today. We're also going to be talking about Iowa. The fuck are you talking about, Chad? We're gonna talk, well, we're gonna talk about my phone system. I've been working on that. I'm almost ready to, like, get it going. I think right now, the way it's set up, if you call my hotline number, which I'm not gonna give you yet, but if you were hypothetically to so happen to call it, what it'll do is it'll prompt you to type the extension that you want. And if you fail to do that, it'll just hang up on you.
Please record your message.
Oh shit, it's not even transferring me to an extension now. That's interesting. Fucking keck. Oh, well, that was the wrong fucking number.
Please dial the extension number.
So yeah, it'll prompt me to dial
For operator.
the extension number or to press. What the fuck happens if I press 0?
Please dial the extension number. Press 0 for operator. Please dial the extension number.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It won't even transfer me to a fucking operator.
Oh shit! What are you trying to do?
No, I was just I had my phone system pulled up on speakerphone. Which I was just calling that to fuck it. Like, I could literally give y'all the number and you wouldn't be able to get through right now.
Dial the extension.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you,
I have two of the numbers.
if you dial those two numbers, it won't get you anywhere. Try it.
Extension number.
I'll believe you.
0 for operator.
So it'll tell me to dial the extension number or press 0 for the operator. And I'm gonna leave. Well, I press 0 and it doesn't get me an operator.
Please dial the extension number.
It just tells me to dial the extension number, and this time it fucking hung up on me.
Please dial the extension number. Or please dial the extension number. Or press 0 for operator. Please dial the extension number. Or press 0 for operator. Please dial the
That cracks me up. But if I do dial the correct extension,
Mm-hmm.
it's ringing over there. And then it just fucking... I wonder why it did that. It just fucking hung up on me. What?
I'm sorry. I was talking to mom.
press 0 for operator.
No, I had a phone call about the arrangements, so
Test. 1, 2.
that's why I was running late.
So yeah, that's... So I do have to get the damn automated thing set up. I want to have it like 3 layers of stuff to go through.
Yeah.
Well, or I'm going to reward somebody who has the extension that I've decided that I wish to have that week. They'll be able to immediately push the extension number to get through and not have to listen to any of the shit. I'm going to have another extension number that goes to this phone too. But instead of just going to this phone, I'm going to have it go to a call group.
Yeah.
So it'll ring all 3 phones in this house at once. And then people who actually have some business fucking calling me will have that extension.
There you go.
That being said, I did test it earlier, and I'm going to be doing... Well, once I figure out how I want to do it, I'm going to be doing another test.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I thought about it. And I was like, probably the only reason he didn't try to prank call me with this shit is because he doesn't have my number.
No, I've got your number. You gave me your number, dog. I could scroll up a little bit on Facebook. No.
You know what? Fair. You're right. I did.
The reason why I didn't fucking prank phone call you or fuck with you with this shit is because of your arrangements that you're having to deal with.
Ah, dude. I appreciate that, but nah, man. I'm always down for a laugh. Like I told you, like I'm good until I see that box. Let's just put it that way. That's when it's gonna hit me. But
I
yeah,
get you.
I do appreciate that though, bro. That really does mean a lot. I appreciate that.
I'd thought about various pranks that we could do with it.
Uh-huh.
And like I was like, I'd thought about asking you for your mom's number.
Oh, easy. Definitely.
I thought about asking you for your mom's number and doing some stuff with that.
Oh, dude. I could message that to you right now. Whenever you want it, just let me know. I just can't talk too loud. She's right there in the next room. Keck.
What?
I said she's like right in the next room, so I kind of got to talk quiet. About that, anyway.
Fuck it. Text it to me.
Okay. Easy.
Oh, brother. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Anna, what's up, Anna Bunny?
Oh, man. It's happening. The first... the first time I've fucked with this system on stream is happening now.
Hey, it's gotta be said, dude. It's gotta be said. Hey, sugar tits. That shit was so funny.
Alright, so I have to go. I gotta remember how to do this. So I have to go to call control and then outbound rules.
Hold on. Let me make sure she even got a phone with her, because you know she's got actually in the other room. Give it about 10 minutes.
Well, I mean, it's gonna take me a little bit to get shit ready, dog.
Well, you need to be careful. Dude, that shoulder's... Ooh. Every time she tries to move it, it pops. Damn. No, she's actually in the bathroom right now. She don't have a phone. It's gonna take like 10, 20 minutes.
I have to like scroll all the way up to get your number, but I know you sent it to me. Here it is.
I can make that easy for
I
you.
got it. Here it is. I got it. We're gonna launch a little test first, though.
All right. Let me mute in here then.
No,
That way it doesn't double.
Mute. Yeah, mute your ringer.
Oh, my ringer's muted. I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
mute Discord.
Oh no, you ain't gotta fuck with Discord.
Okay. I just bumped my fucking mouse. I didn't mean to do that. Nothing here.
Ah, fuck off, phone. Give me a second to type it. Let me see if mine rings.
Yeah, I didn't get anything over here.
Yeah, well maybe if it rings for me, then maybe the debacle is that I can't call you from your own extension, but it let me do it.
Yeah.
Weird. Let me try again. Am I fucking doing something wrong here? The fuck?
Let me make sure you got the right number. Yeah, I just sent you mine. Make sure that's the right same number you had. Oh shit, that was quick.
Well, no, that was fucking. That was my personal cell.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah, that rang.
fucking the 747 number. That was my personal cell.
Oh.
Let's try changing the number again. Now I'm legitimately just trying to figure out like what little fucking magical powers do I have? You know? Because
Right?
I've got a few magical powers I didn't have before.
That's cool as shit. Ah, man. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, it says it's fucking unavailable.
That's weird. You know what I wonder? I wonder if maybe it's like a spam call blocker or something. Maybe.
Maybe. Are y'all on the same plan?
No,
All right.
totally different companies.
Bet.
Hey, she's by her phone.
Bet.
Now. You're saying.
Bet.
Call it. Get her.
Bet.
I'm with T-Mobile. She's with AT&T. This could be funny. Her phone's ringing. Her phone's fucking ringing. Her phone is ringing. Oh, she's not answering. Call it again.
No. Hold on. No. She's. No. Just wait.
Yeah.
I wasn't intending to actually talk.
Dude, it fucking rang. I could hear it from the other room. So yeah, just so you know, that works.
I'm reluctant to say what I'm doing right now. I'm reluctant to say.
I just heard her say hello, so you must have called again. That or she called you.
Surprise hasn't looked at the number yet.
No, apparently not.
Fucking 666-6666.
He wouldn't catch that.
Let's see if she catches this.
You ought to call from like 867-5309.
No, I can't call from that number. That'll be weird. Well, no, that would also probably be funny. Calling from her own number.
Yeah.
So when you hit redial, you go right back to voicemail.
No, call her from my number.
That's actually what I'm working on doing.
She's over there saying hello. She didn't even realize it was my number.
It should show up as your contact in her phone.
How many fucking times?
fucking times was he gonna call me? He's laughing. But isn't that so funny? Did you notice the last couple of calls were actually from my number?
I don't know your number.
So it didn't come up as me as the contact.
It's,
Yeah,
it's scam.
Oh, it comes up and actually says scam on her phone.
Oh man, too bad you didn't see the first number I called from.
No, she don't see the numbers. It says scam.
It shows the phone number.
Oh,
but
do you
I
see the
don't know
phone
your
number?
number.
Sometimes 6666666.
I seen that
She saw it. And then I told him he was gonna call you from your own number, and I said, "No, do one better. Call her from mine." So he put my number in as the number.
I don't know your number, so I'm so bad.
Yeah.
No, it's kind
I
of.
told him he needed to say on one of the calls, "Hey, sugar tits."
Oh, then I didn't know for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was testing it, right, I still had the phone number for the El Dorado shift captain saved in my cell phone.
Oh shit.
So I put that on there as my caller ID, right? And I wasn't thinking about it, and I went and fucking dialed his number in. I'm pretty sure that dude saw a missed call on his phone, right? Went to fucking call it back, had it go straight to voicemail, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, that's the mother.
She said after this couple of calls, she's like, "That's those motherfuckers." He's got it set up through his computer. Yeah.
No, it's not set up through my computer yet, but
But it's coming.
it is a hosted PBX system that I can set my number to show up as whatever I want, as long as it's like a phone number that can exist.
Yeah. Like I told him to call you from 867-5309.
And so I guess that's gonna be something that y'all gonna be playing with pretty.
Oh
soon.
yeah, definitely.
So I'll definitely be watching for that.
So yeah, we're gonna try to bring back some of the prank phone calls. Hopefully they don't show up on too many people's numbers as scam numbers, but
He tried calling mine. It won't even go through. It wouldn't even let it go through on mine.
Well, I normally don't answer them, so y'all were
But
really
no,
lucky.
it never even rang. Like he tried
But I'm
calling my
saying,
number, it
on
wouldn't even
mine,
ring.
I normally
Yeah.
don't answer it, and I was like, I better answer.
Well, that's why I told them put it through as my number. I thought maybe that one,
No,
you know.
'cause I don't even know yours.
you don't have it saved as a contact?
She does, but it
I
didn't
do,
come
but it
through
didn't
as that.
come through like that.
It came through as my number. It didn't come through as the contact.
Right.
All right, I gotta fuck around and find a contact of mine, and I need to see. Oh my god! I wonder if that phone number is still valid. Oh fuck!
I would have had it.
I have my boss's number from like 4 fucking jobs ago saved in this motherfucker.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I could figure out if I could find through my old contacts some of the like mobile patrol numbers and shit,
Yeah.
that I could spoof call the mobile patrol from my boss's number. And like I don't know, fucking send them to some random location somewhere or something. Or better yet, if I call my old boss from the mobile patrol number, so I'm just like some schmuck fucking security officer that she might not recognize, and cuss her the fuck out. Like, ah, look here, you dumb bitch. Oh, that would be the shit. That would be the shit. She's kind of hot. I wonder if she's single.
Hey, there you go. Why not? Ah, fuck. What up, Brandon? What up, Christopher?
I'm just trying to think. can I have my shit show up as an 800 number?
Oh, dude. Too bad it don't show the letters instead of the numbers.
Yeah, 866 suck my dick or whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't even planning on doing this stream.
But here we are, huh?
Here we are. All right, let me try calling my phone and see if I get a fucking phone call from Keith NetOps. Oh. Oh God. Oh man. It showed up, Chad.
Oh, nice.
It showed up. Yeah, it showed up as fucking Keith NetOps. Hey, you know, Anna, you don't even have to ask that. You're always welcome.
I've told her,
You're
dude. I've told
always
her time and
welcome.
time again. Like, Anna, just hop in, girl.
I
You're
don't-
always
like-
welcome.
like-
I've told her that.
Like, I don't give two shits and a fuck what we're doing at the moment. You're always welcome.
Bro, I've tried to tell her that. She don't listen.
So, have you heard the escapades of Russia lately?
No, I haven't.
Oh, because this one's pretty fucking rich.
Oh, I'm interested.
So, Vladimir Putin has come out and he has said that the 1800s or whatever sale of Alaska was illegal and illegitimate.
Really?
Yep. So he's claiming that Alaska should be Russia's.
So is he gonna come take it?
He's welcome to try.
That's what I was about to ask. Yeah.
I don't think he is coming for it, but
No, I think he's just talking shit.
I don't know. I think it's desperation.
Yeah.
I think it's desperation.
Let me ask you a question. Like, legit. As of right now, like today, right now, what country, if you had to pick one, because you have to pick one, what country would you say is our biggest threat?
Honestly,
Yeah. Honestly.
Saudi Arabia.
Really? I
Yep.
did not expect that answer. I'm interested now.
Well,
Is it because of the oil?
the oil, the amount of control we've let them have over it, and the fact that they don't really like us, but they act like they do. And like our politicians fall for it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think Saudi Arabia is a huge threat and a huge enemy of ours. But not necessarily in a militaristic way. If I had to pick militaristically, that's kind of hard because I like the militaries that would want to be a threat to us. I can think of reasons why they're not as much of a threat to us as people normally think.
Okay.
China is not as big of a threat to us as you might think they are because they have a population that's going to be starving to death in the next 10 years.
Gotcha.
They're going through a crisis of epic proportions right now, and nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I have not heard anything about that. So no.
Their population by far exceeds the amount of resources they have to sustain their population. And
The one that trips me out the most is North Korea. Like, if you look at it from a global map, like from space, I've seen the pictures, and it's so wild that, like, you see this one spot on Earth that is fucking black, you know,
yeah.
just dark, but everywhere around it is all fucking lit up. It's like, that is insane.
Well, that's their leadership.
Yeah.
China, we actually export food to China. I don't know if you knew this. Like, we have been exporting pork and shit to them. So, I mean, without us exporting food to them, they'd be fucked. Like, we have all of the, we have, like, the best land in the entire world for growing food and farming. Bar none. So, food and farm production actually is a major export of ours, and a lot of it is going to China to sustain their population, which is why they're not as crazy to fight us as some people think they are. Because we'll win the war by cutting off their food supply and waiting.
That's interesting, though. I never would have gave that even a thought. That's interesting.
Russia is not as big of a threat as people would want to portray them to be. Because they themselves are going to be going through a food shortage as well, which is one of the reasons why they're after Ukraine. And why they haven't nuked Ukraine, even though they talk about doing it, because they don't want to fuck up the land.
Right.
They don't have as much access to water as us, and the reason why that's important is because it's really hard to fight a war with somebody in a continent on the other side of the world if you don't have very many places to pull your ships in and out of.
Yeah.
On top of that, they do an absolutely shitty job at maintaining their equipment. They absolutely suck at that. Now, granted, some of their equipment really doesn't need all that much maintenance, but the equipment that's going to win them wars does.
Yeah.
You know, they need to keep... The reason why the Moskva sank is because it wasn't properly maintained.
Right.
Because they didn't fucking have to. Or they didn't think they have to. On top of that, the way their military works, is very fucking top down. The officers are like you know how we have like officers who delegate it to high-ranking sergeants who delegate it to lower-ranking sergeants, and every fucking time somebody gets shot, like the guy under him can replace him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russia doesn't have that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you shoot their fucking platoon commander and the platoon doesn't know what to do. They don't have direction. And that's one of the reasons why the Ukrainians have been so successful against them. Like, take out a fucking general and nobody will know what they're supposed to do. And it's the other reason why you'll hear them taking out a lot of different generals, because Russia has a lot of generals.
Mm.
Like, we don't have a lot of generals. Taking out one of our generals is a big fucking deal. Russia does though. Like, you get the star. You get the star. You get the star.
They're
Hey,
like Oprah with the stars, huh?
look under your seat, comrade. Congratulations, you're a general now.
Yeah, I hear you.
Go to Ukraine and fight.
Go to Ukraine and die.
Then we will send some other schmuck to replace you.
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
And they don't do as much fucking unit tactics training and shit like that. Like, Ukraine is gonna be another Afghanistan for Russia. Like, they're not gonna take it.
Yeah.
On top of that, we've been sending them weapons, which I'm not against. Fucking, we gave weapons to fucking ISIS and nobody blinked a fucking eye.
Right?
Like, why the fuck would I give a shit about them giving weapons to Ukraine?
Yeah.
I mean, hell, if I was in office, I'd be giving Ukraine even bigger shit.
I'd be like, go there and fuck them up.
Like, yo,
Right?
here, yo, here's a fucking small fleet of A-10 Warthogs. Or here's some Tomahawk cruise missiles, or
Yeah.
fuck it. We'll take some of our old ships out of the fucking mothball fleet and give those to them so they can form a navy.
Be like, let's make the whole country fucking barren. Go ahead and fuck them up like they're trying to fuck you up.
Like, here's some really fucking badass weapons shit. Here's a fucking here's a company of M1 Abrams tanks. Why don't y'all try to take these fucking tanks and make a push into Moscow?
Wait a minute, this is not what we came in here for. Yeah, well, fuck around and find out, bitch.
For real. I'm just saying, like, if they're fucking invading your country and they're fucking hitting
We'll
you,
fucking invade them. Why not? Yeah, I
fucking,
agree.
fucking hit them back. Hit some of their fucking military targets. Take out a power plant or two.
Yeah. By the way, where the fuck are you, Anna? We told you could come in. Don't make me reach out and find you. I will find you. I bet I know where she's at. Watch this.
I bet she
I know
changed her
exactly
mind.
where the fuck she's. Oh, I done found her.
I
Hey,
bet
bro,
she changed her
bro.
mind.
No, I'm gonna fucking pull her in here. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
The fuck? I guess fucking we're not good enough for Anna. She's gotta run off to other places. I was hoping she'd be here for this fucking Pal World discussion, because that's a big topic of the show today. Like, if you haven't heard of the game Pal World, like,
Yeah, she's on her fucking way. I just went into her Discord, saw where she was, and I'm like, get the fuck in here.
Like, if y'all haven't heard of this fucking game, straight up, y'all need to start paying some more attention to it.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's blown the fuck up, and it has popped the fuck off in a way that is like we thought fucking Baldur's Gate 3 was popping off. This is even more. And there's a lot of mixed emotions about this game. There's a lot of people who are really fucking pissed about this fucking game. There's a lot, like the entire fucking Pokemon fandom is in a fucking outrage right now. Like, everybody's fucking bra is in a bunch over this fucking game.
We're at a party with me.
Hey,
There you
what
are.
up, Anna?
We're at a party.
I had to go steal her away.
Yeah.
Daniel Schrifter, or Shredder, or
Shredder. That's the fucking Shredder.
I
Here's
butchered.
my home dog.
You're all right.
I
You're good, bro.
I butchered
He's
your
a
fucking name.
shredder.
I butchered your fucking name like a jackass.
Hey, that's good. Butcher his name. Fuck him. No. What's up, Shredder?
The Shredder! And Moshe Werner. I don't think I
Mosh.
butchered that one.
Yeah, you did a little bit. That's Mosh.
Mosh.
That's big fucking Mosh.
Why do they put the E
I've
at the
been
end? Well, I guess if
The
they...
E's
I-
silent.
I guess
It's
if they
yeah.
didn't put the E at the end, I would have read it as Mosh and still
Mosh,
fucking
right?
butchered
It'd be
it.
Mosh. That's right. And trust me, Mosh loves to mosh.
Dude, I like straight up. If I misread his name and misread it as Mosh, like every time he came in here in the future, I'd just call him the Pit.
Dude, that is awesome.
Like the fucking Mosh Pit. Like I just call him the Pit. I'm like, hey,
You know what?
what's
You
up?
know what?
It's the Pit.
That's his new nickname. He's the Pit. That's it. It's done.
It's the-
already.
he's the
It's
Pit.
done. You got it now. It's got to be it. That's got to be it.
Allow me to introduce
Mosh,
you in this corner
Mosh,
to
you are now known as the Mosh
Pit.
Pit. You're the Pit.
Fuck.
Instead of the shits.
That's right. You got to deal with it, Owen. You're the Pit.
That's kind of a badass sounding nickname though. Like I could see you
Fuck yeah.
on the fucking yard in prison smoking a cigarette. Like, hey man, who are you? They call me the Pit.
Kind of like Homeboy. I am the machine. I am the Pit.
They call me the Pit.
Oh man.
So this fucking
See, bro.
do what?
Like I told you, there's no fucking way I was missing this. I needed this shit.
This fucking game, right? This
Yeah.
fucking Pal World game. I played it for a couple of hours last night or the night before or something. Like, I played it for a couple of hours, I think, earlier this week. Well, so I'm not giving fake news. Like, exactly how long did I play this fucking thing? Dania bought it for me.
Oh, awesome.
She wanted to play it with me. Let's
Cool.
see. I played for 2 hours and 40 minutes. And I
Nice.
got 2 achievements. So it's kind of everybody's been calling this fucking thing Pokemon with guns.
That's why I messaged you that. That's what I saw. The thing that I saw about it. Yeah.
In the 2 hours and 40 minutes, I have not gotten my hands on a gun yet, unfortunately. Still disappointed in that. I see a dude on the front cover of the thing for Steam on the front fucking banner with a fucking minigun, but I don't have a minigun yet. God damn it. The fuck is my minigun? Like,
Yeah, right?
like seriously, I just want to walk around with a lead faucet and fucking hose everything in the woods. Just
And all I wanted was a super soaker when I was a kid.
I had one. It was a pretty cool fucking
Whoa.
water gun.
I fucking
The
skipped.
backpack version was even cooler. Where you
Oh,
could
that
put
thing was a
things on your back.
beast.
That thing was a
That you could put,
beast. I
that thing
still
was
wanted one of
badass
those.
because you could put fucking ice in it.
Oh yeah.
I skipped that
You
fucking
could put
stage.
fucking ice.
I skipped that fucking stage in my childhood and went straight to the 762 Pump Master.
Oh,
Dude, I had a fucking Crossman Pump Master or whatever the fuck BB gun with a scope on top.
Oh, was that a 177?
Yeah,
That's what I had.
177.
Yes.
And
Fuck yeah, I had one too.
I used to sit there and like I used to float empty soda cans out on the fucking lake and I'd shoot them.
And you're gonna think I'm crazy and I'm bullshitting. You know what I used to do? I used to take it out to our camp out in the swamp. And I had a 22 rifle scope on it. On my fucking 177. And I used to pop fucking bumblebees. You know, they would just sit there and just like levitate. My dad fucking taught me how to pop bumblebees with it, dude. And just,
Fucking Truman's like, oh, I came in to hear Pump Master and didn't think BB gun.
fucking Truman.
Ugh. Hey, those other kind of pumps do look like they're a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Get that good suction going like a vacuum cleaner.
Oh yeah. I told you don't disturb me while I'm cleaning my room. Remember that?
So, anyways, this fucking game, it's been taking the entire internet and the entire gaming thing by storm. Right now, according to the Steam charts, at this very moment, there are 971,000 concurrent players.
Damn.
Yeah. The all-time peak. The all-time peak was fucking 2 million. Like,
Oh shit.
2,018,000 concurrent players at once, which fucking right now is the most on Steam for any fucking any game that you gotta pay for. Like, I guess there's a couple of free-to-play things that are above it, but that's... Do what?
Said surprising.
Yeah, it fucking beat out the concurrent players of Hogwarts Legacy. It beat out the concurrent players of fucking Baldur's Gate 3, which is very fucking surprising to me. We're talking about Pal World.
But I was also thinking Five Nights at Freddy's. That's a big franchise all on its own.
Five Nights at Freddy's is a big franchise, but right now Pal World is fucking crushing it. As far as the numbers go and that record, oh my god. I'm trying to find a chart. That has all like the top games. I want like the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want... Yeah, I want like the most fucking played. Right now, Pal World is at the top by like such a massive fucking margin, it would blow your mind.
That's insane.
So right now, Pal World has 992,000 concurrent players, which is almost 1 million right now.
Go play.
Wow. It is doubling Counter-Strike 2. Counter-Strike 2 is coming in at 424,000 concurrent players. Now, of all time, throughout all of Steam's history or whatever, all time, Pal World is at the top for the most concurrent players at one time. Out of all the fucking games on Steam. So the top 10, and I'll give you the numbers, okay? Just to, give you a basis to go off of here.
Idea.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The top numbers, okay? Pal World right now is at 2,018,000 for the most concurrent players at one time. Counter-Strike 2 is underneath that at 1.8 million. Dota 2, I haven't played Dota. Dota 2 is at almost 1.3 million. Now Baldur's Gate, which is like, and I'm guilty of it as well, like a game that us as gamers who have played it have not been able to shut the fuck up about, is at 875,000. And like Baldur's Gate 3 was a game of the year last year, and it was well fucking earned. So Baldur's Gate is number 4. Number 5 I'm not counting as a game because it's like a platform that people use for It's not just one game. So number 5 is going to be Call of Duty at 491,000. Number 6 is going to be Oh, this is okay. No, this is counting down by this is counting down by the fucking. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I got the order wrong. We got to redo that. Fucking keck. Okay, the only fucking game that comes out above Palworld in this chart is PUBG. Which I think PUBG
Really?
is free, so that's why.
PUBG. Who the fuck even plays that anymore?
Well, I think because you got the fucking you got the mobile version.
Maybe.
So
Okay.
and,
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
I think
You're
Steam
right.
could be counting those numbers, and the mobile version is free. Like you could just download it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So, as far as games that you actually have to fucking pay for go, Palworld is at the top.
Wow.
So
Did you hear about this? Truman saying that they might be getting sued by Pokemon.
Yes, and I will address that soon enough. I'm just going over the numbers first to like set up the fucking scene
Gotcha.
here. So PUBG is at 3.25 million, 3.25 million. Palworld is at 2 million. Counter-Strike 2 is 1.8. Lost Ark, I haven't played. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I think that's another free game. That's 1.3. So that's number 4. Lost Ark is number 4. Dota 2 is 1.2. Almost 1.3. Cyberpunk is 1 million at number 6. Elden Ring is at 950, so we'll say 1 million. New World, haven't fucking heard of that. That's almost 1 million. Hogwarts Legacy is at 879,000. So you got fucking Palworld doubling Hogwarts Legacy, and Hogwarts Legacy's launch was fucking huge. Baldur's Gate 3 is
Well, they didn't have me. I'm sorry.
Do what?
They didn't have me. I'm sorry. They would have me. I bet you they'd have more.
Baldur's Gate 3 is right underneath Hogwarts Legacy, which is a number to me that is also surprising because it felt like overall Baldur's Gate 3 was a bigger deal. Those are the top 10. For the most all-time concurrent players, right, you got Grand Theft Auto 5 at number 24.
Yep.
With
Oh, that's
364,000.
probably true, Truman.
364,000 versus 2 fucking million.
Yeah.
Bunny is 869,000. No, she's 868 because I've played that game some.
How about 374? Which is in the book of what Snape says. Turn to page 374.
Okay.
Can I roast him, Mana?
Go for it.
Hey, Truman
I have
is
no control.
869,000 of the users of Mario 3 because of all the times he rewinds.
I have no control over here.
Shots fired, buddy.
Just looking
Look at Siri from last week.
Just looking at these stats is kind of fucking wild to me. I'm a little bit surprised about how low Grand Theft Auto is.
I bet you by next
Especially
year, it will
with 6
definitely
being announced, you think a lot more people would be playing 5.
I think more when it gets closer to the launch being open, then yes.
That's coming next year, but yeah.
I heard it was
I
supposed
see
to
it in
be.
the next. I could see it in the next 6 months. Starting to pick up more and more. as more and more of the trailers come out as it gets closer and closer to the release.
Truman, the number that I'm looking at is the all-time peak. Like the entire time the fucking thing's been on Steam. Now, to be fair to Grand Theft Auto 5, like some of its users are on Epic and some of its users, like myself, are just on Social Club. So not everybody who plays Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC does it through Steam, but I don't have access to the other numbers, so I gotta go at what I have access to.
Right.
And if Rockstar wanted higher numbers, they should have just put their shit on Steam, like fucking every other developer who actually matters does.
Right. Fucking cack.
Actually, when you open it, whether you open it in Epic or Steam, and I do own the game on both Epic and Steam as well, it opens up the fucking launcher. So I guess the ultimate statistics would be whatever the fucking Rockstar launcher would give us, but Rockstar doesn't give enough of a shit to publish their statistics. The only statistic they care about is the amount of fucking shark cards you buy. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. So let's talk a little bit about what Pal World is and shit. Have you heard of Pal World, Anna, before today? Hello? Fuck. What the fuck? Can y'all hear me? Is my Discord fucking up? Hello? Alright, whatever. So yeah, I've seen a lot of people talking about Pal World's gonna get sued. I don't think Nintendo has as much ground to stand on as a lot of other people seem to believe. A lot of the creatures in Pal World, the pals, a lot of them look like fucking Pokemon. A lot of them look like Pokemon, but they, the same argument could be made for Digimon. And a few other games out there. So, and to top that off, Pokemon wasn't even the first game to fucking feature, like, catching monsters and using them as little slaves to do your bidding. There are, I mean, fuck, it was like Kenshin or some shit like that. There is a game that came out before that, like you had to like capture demons and use them to fight other demons. So catching little monsters is not an unheard of concept. So they can't be like, oh, you stole our idea. And having played Pal World, really trying to think of how I want to say this. The catching a fucking pal and putting it in a ball is like where the similarities begin and end. Like, that's really it. I mean, outside of some cosmetic stuff, right? Like, yeah, some of them things look like fucking Pokemon, but you know what else looks like a Pokemon? A fucking Digimon.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
So, I don't think that they have a lot of ground to stand on when it comes to suing Pal World. Sorry.
Okay.
To be truthful, then they should go after Pixelmon and everything else that happens to have some type of Pokemon in it.
Yeah.
That's right.
There's Pixelmon. I'm pretty sure I've heard about the box games that those kids play, and they have a form of Pokemon in that. You know what I mean? So if they're gonna go after them, they're gonna have to go after everybody else.
So are they gonna go after Craig Shoemaker too? The comedian that
Like
does a
I
Love
can,
Master joke that says,
I can
"Oh, you like
see.
Pokemon, baby? Yeah, I got your Pokemon. Come over here. First, just let me get a Pikachu."
Well, I guess then they're gonna have to go after Hillary Clinton, who tried telling us all to Pokemon go to the polls,
Yeah.
and then all the Trump supporters, Pokemon went to the polls and voted against her.
To
Yeah.
be truthful, if they're going to use some type of kind of graphics
Oh.
around the base of it, they should at least get a least piece of the pie if they're going to use some of the
You know, I
balance.
feel bad.
You know.
Well,
I
then
realize, bro, you're a big watch guy,
I am.
and I never showed you. I'm not trying to. How do I say this without trying to? I'm not. You know me. I don't fucking self promote.
Yeah.
But I want to show you my giveaway, and I'm gonna privately send it to you in Messenger.
You
For this
giving
month?
away a watch?
Yeah.
I might have to send you some stars.
I don't think you'd be interested in this watch. No offense.
I'd be interested in the story. Like, I don't
And the fact that he won
There
it
you go.
from you,
I don't
you know,
have
it's a
to
great memory.
I don't have
No,
to
it's not that. It's just he's not a fan of where it comes from and what it represents. So, like, I would think he would look at it and be like, yeah, it's a cool fucking watch, but it's not something I'm interested in.
That's a cool giveaway.
Yeah.
That is pretty
But he
cool.
also might turn around and say, because he is really close to your friends, that it would be great memorabilia to put on his wall, just because it's
Yeah, but nobody
representative
puts a
of
watch on their wall, sweetheart.
Well, I've
No
I've
offense,
I've
Anna. I'm not trying to
I
be
do.
rude, I promise.
I've got a nice
I
I
have 3 watches on my wall, thank you.
I got a
But
nice
they're Sailor
display
Moon. I
case.
just don't want things because they're more of a decorative piece than an actual wearable piece.
I got a nice display case that almost all of my watches go in.
There
Like
you go. But
straight up, like I collect some weird ass watches that you might not even fucking think. Like here, I got one sitting on my table here.
But like
Fucking
this one I actually found on their website, on the WWE website.
yeah.
I think it was. Let me take a look so I can properly say it and not just be.
I'll send you a picture of it. I've got
spitting out
a
fucking number.
I've got a fucking Soviet KGB fucking watch on my.
Now, see, that would be fucking cool, just because of what it is. All right, that's $130 watch, which I know isn't much, okay? But for my audience and my giveaways, that's pretty big.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
dude,
fucking.
That is fucking nice. Actually, dude, that is actually a nice watch. I like that.
Before
Holy shit.
before the whole Ukraine thing popped off, I actually
Yeah.
ordered it from an eBay seller that was in Russia.
Oh wow.
I got another
yeah,
I got another one too.
But yeah, dude, I picked that one up for 130. I figured it'd be a good January giveaway because then I'll disclose it here because I mean we're here. It's not my page, but in December my page they earned me up to about $300. So I was like, you know what? I'm not just gonna do seasonings for beginning of the year. I want to like give something that's fucking cool and at least close to half of what I fucking earned last time. So yeah, that's how I found that watch on WWE, and most of the stars come from the wrestling stream. So I was like, fuck it, you know.
Yeah.
But I thought it looks cool as shit. Like I love it. Like I just took the picture. I actually have it. Like it's in my possession right now. I'm just waiting till the end of the month to do the giveaway.
Okay.
I bought it. Shit, I bought it early December. But it's a beautiful fucking watch.
I'll have to send some stars.
Yep. The way I do it, bro, I try to keep it fair. I say $500. I mean $500. God, I've been drinking.
Let's say
500 stars, which is
500.
$5. I figure $5, everybody gets in my giveaway. And every time someone sends $500 worth of stars, they get so many entries in every time. I won't lie to you. Truman's trying to buy the fucking market. He wants that watch. I think Truman's got like 20 or 30 fucking entries already.
Shit, at that rate, he could have just went on the WWE website and bought the fucking watch.
Yeah, but you got to know him. I do the same thing on his shit, so.
So what I was saying about this game is that, like, from a gameplay standpoint, the similarities start and end at fucking catching these creatures. Like,
Okay.
beyond that, like, you can take them back to your camp and make them work like little slaves, chopping down trees and crafting things for you. And fucking,
Cool.
you can, unlike Pokemon, you can actually kill them. Like, they'll die.
I think I'm going to wait till I get the computer, and that's probably when I'm going to buy it, because I think I would enjoy it more on the better updated computer.
I got that motherboard sent out today.
I appreciate you,
Fucking,
brother.
I tried to
That's
get it
so
sent
rough.
out yesterday and the day before, and then I
Dude.
fucking kind of felt like shit. I was like, fuck, I got home and it was too late.
Stop. You already know I have not rushed you at all, brother.
Yeah, I know. I still feel like a
you're
fucking
good.
asshole, though, and I don't do something in as
man.
timely of a manner as I should.
Dude, you got a lot of shit going on.
I mean,
And
yeah,
being your friend, I know that,
I do have a
so-
lot of shit going on. Oh,
I know
man.
that. That's why
And-
you're not getting any shit from me. I'm like, all right, cool, bro.
I'm gonna get into some of that shit here soon. But the thing is like, okay, you can't. I'm gonna address Truman's comment. Okay, you can't really, like, you can't copyright a fucking gameplay pattern. Like, he's saying he wonders if Nintendo has like a patent on throwing a ball to catch like a Pokemon. Like,
Can I throw something in there?
sure.
Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken, Virtual Fighter. Do I need to go on?
I mean, shit. Those games are all basically the same game with different
Exactly.
different
Oh
characters.
yeah, Killer Instinct. But yeah,
Yeah, fucking Dead or Alive. Like, those are all the same fucking thing.
exactly,
Like, they're the same fucking thing with different characters and different backgrounds.
exactly, bro.
Like, how the fuck should this be any different?
You're right. So,
So-
what if they're doing the same motions? You're doing the same fucking motions in there, you know?
So they're talking about like
we might want to stop the real world. What about all the yoga people coming out? What about,
Right.
might as well stop those real people's jobs in that case.
Dragon Balls, Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's go after every fucking thing, right? Yeah.
On the subject of stopping people's jobs, it has been argued that the company used well, okay, the patent and shit, the trademark shit would be on like the Pokeball itself, like the white and red fucking ball.
But what if they had a white and blue? You know?
They actually do.
The,
Well,
yeah,
there
yeah.
you
Po-
go.
well, like that fucking.
I do know the Pokemon franchise, guys. I do have books and stuff like that. I do know Pokemon lore too.
That too. Well, okay. Anna, have you seen anything about this fucking Pal World game?
No, actually, but my friend had mentioned it to me.
Would
And
you?
I'm pretty sure I downloaded it to my Switch.
Would you do
try
me?
it out.
Would you do me a favor? I'm gonna stream on Friday. I'm gonna stream Pal World. I would appreciate it if you'd show up and like see some of it, because my Pokemon knowledge ends at like Gen 2, like silver and gold. So that being said, I can tell you some of the other vibes that this game puts out, like Zelda Breath of the Wild. They have like this little piano thing whenever that chimes in every now and again that sounds very much like some shit you'd hear in Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Hmm.
Fucking the base and building mechanics are very similar to that of Ark and Rust.
No, literally, my girlfriend Tiffy mentioned it to me the other day, and I think I downloaded it to my not my Xbox, but my Switch. So
Is it on the Switch? I've heard.
I think it's on the Xbox.
I've
I
heard-
know it's on the Xbox.
I know it's on Xbox Game Pass, and I know it's on PC.
Yeah, I was going to download it myself.
I-
Try it out.
I would
Yeah,
be
it's-
very surprised if Nintendo allowed it to be on the Switch. That would be shocking to me. Like, straight up surprising.
It's Pal World, isn't it?
Yeah, Pal World. Like, I doubt very, very highly. I doubt very highly that fucking. I doubt very highly that that's going to be the case. I don't think that that game will ever be on the Switch. That's actually something I would confidently bet money on. Because even though Nintendo could make, hey, what's up, Jonathan Carter? Yeah, we do have a very refined bunny in this chat.
Hey.
The best bunny on the internet is here right now with us. Oh, Anna, our Discord has something I think you'll like.
Oh.
There's a command. You can type !bunny, BUNNEH, in like the bot channel or some random. I don't know if it'll do it in genital or not.
Let's see.
But it will post a random picture of a bunny.
Aw. The Invisible Bunny.
So I posted one in general.
Nice. That is cool as shit, dude.
Did it work in the general?
It did.
Well,
yes.
well,
Oh, that is so adorable.
things will work for me in general that won't work for some of you guys. So I don't know if it'll work for you in that channel or not, but you can try it.
Oh, that is so cute.
Well, yeah, and you
That's
can.
actually did you know that's an actually floppy ear bunny?
I don't know shit about bunnies.
That's a floppy eared bunny. That's so cute.
I just know that when you find a wild bunny that like, I don't know, you can't fucking take it in and have it be a pet. It'll just die. I know that. I learned that from a friend of mine who grew up on a farm. So Pokemon can announce whatever they want. Having played the game for what I've played of it, I mean, I don't think that there's an intellectual property infringement. But I guess we'll see. But yeah, there's a lot of other things going on in that game that Pokemon doesn't fucking have. The Pokemon fan base has gotten really fucking pissed off about this game's existence. But there is some salt to be scooped up in a place where I like to see it scooped up. You know who else is fucking pissed off? Man, this makes me rub my hands together real good. The fucking PlayStation plebes.
Really?
Yeah, they're fucking pissed off. They're pissed off because they're like, oh, well, it's exclusive because it's only on PC and Xbox. Like, well,
Sucks to be you.
here's my fucking thing, okay? Like, PlayStation has, for the past a decade at least, had some of the best fucking exclusives that you could get.
Right. Metal Gear. Fucking goddamn, with Uncharted. Yeah.
Fucking, I think God of
With
War,
Duke.
Ragnarok, fucking,
Yeah, exactly.
like, yeah. So, like, how the
What
fuck?
up, Crowley?
You have some of the you have some of the best fucking games out there as exclusives. How the fuck are you gonna bitch about not being able to play Power World? The fuck? Shut up.
What about all the Red Dead Redemption 2 that we had it how long before anyone else had it, you know?
Yeah, fucking
On PlayStation?
two
Yeah.
goddamn years before I, as a PC player, got to play the game. Like, shut the fuck up.
Right. I agree with you. I really do.
Took like 2 years to get Grand Theft Auto 5 on PC. It might take fucking 2 years to get Grand Theft Auto 6 on PC, which if it does, I mean, you won't see me fucking around with it on launch. But I've seen the hardware requirements for it, and the fact that they put out fucking straight up hardware requirements for it suggests to me that they're not going to be doing a PlayStation only launch this time around, which would be fucking stupid of them to do that, because
Yeah, I think it would be stupid as well.
they'd be losing out on a lot of money unless PlayStation paid them like a fuck ton. So yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. It'll be interesting to see if Power World gets sued. To be honest with you, I don't think they will. And if they do, I don't think it'll stick. But I could also see them settling outside of court. Right?
Giving them a little bit of like 10% of the proceeds or something, yeah.
I could see Power World being like, all right, Nintendo, here's like $5 million. Fuck off now.
Yeah.
They also have a Power World Panda adventure pack.
I didn't know that. I didn't even buy the game. Dania bought it for me.
How she's doing?
She's all right.
That's cool.
She hasn't been able to make it here lately because of having car trouble. God, I had a thought at the tip of my fucking tongue and then I lost it.
Sorry.
But yeah, I didn't pay for Power World, and you know.
I'm not paying for it either.
Oh, what? Somebody's buying it for you?
No, it's free for Xbox.
Oh.
You have Game Pass. If you got Game Pass, it's free for Xbox.
Dude, I wonder what the fucking
The
numbers.
only thing that costs money if you want is the adventure pack, which is $10.
I wonder,
That's why I said, did you know there's an adventure pack?
I wonder
for
what
this?
the adventure pack's going for on Steam. I'd probably
Yeah,
buy.
but no, as long for Xbox One players, as long as you have gold membership, you can get it down free right now as we speak.
I'll probably end up buying the fucking. I don't know. Maybe I won't. We'll see what it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, they don't have a Panda Pass on PC. Like, I have the option to buy the game, which I already have the game, and I've got the option to buy the soundtrack, which the soundtrack's probably on Spotify or some shit, so why would I buy it, you know? I want to see how it's going to run on my Steam Deck. What are the Dude, oh, here's another reason why the game is having so much play. Fucking listen to this shit. It only requires a 1050 to play it for your computer. Like, my work computer could run this fucking game. Like, my work computer is an absolute piece of shit that does not meet my standards, and it can run this game. So, yeah, we'll see. Speaking of computers, I'm in the process of, well, while I'm waiting on fucking Chad's computer to come in, I'm in the process of building another one for myself. I have a set of decent fucking parts around here. So I'm gonna be trying to get on that shit. I want to. I'm kind of seeing in the horizon, like in the future here, that Windows is going to become less and less good for gaming on. And it's going to become less and less supportable. Like I'm like my ability to fucking help out my homies is going to be diminishing if they set their computer up the wrong way. And that could fucking be all bad. So I'm in the process of trying to figure out ways to do everything on Linux. On the subject of all that shit, the other reason why I got to figure out ways to do shit on Linux is because Windows 10 is going to be end of life this year. I don't know if any of you guys know about that or give a shit about that. But I like having security updates.
Yeah.
And when they end of life a version of Windows, that means they are not giving any security updates or anything like that for it ever again. Like, Microsoft no longer supports it. It's gone. Which... Windows 10 has had a really good run. And a lot of people are going to be pissed about it, but we just need to let Windows 10 die. That being said, Windows 11 is kind of fucking oppressive in some regards, particularly when it comes to trying to support it. I was trying to get Windows 11 installed on a person's computer a couple weeks ago, and they didn't have an internet connection, and I couldn't even finish getting it installed. Because it'll take you to the out-of-the-box experience, which is like, well, Chad's not going to get to go through this. I don't know. He might get to go through this. Maybe I'll set it up so that he can go through it. But what the out-of-box experience does is when you buy a new computer and you take it out of the box, it's going to take you through, like, setting up all your accounts and shit. And the problem that I was going through is that it really wants to push you to sign in with a Microsoft account. And the problem with that is that when I'm setting up somebody else's computer, we'll use Chad as an example. When I'm setting up Chad's computer, I don't fucking have his Microsoft account. Like, I don't fucking have his passwords and all that shit to get into that shit. I don't have his phone to do two-factor if I did have the fucking passwords and shit. Like, so, I'm not... And then to top that off, I would never fucking ask him for his passwords and shit. Like, I don't fucking want them. You know? So... And I don't want them for a few reasons. Like, if I don't fucking have them, you can't blame me if some shit goes wrong.
Right.
Be like, oh yeah, somebody got into my account without my permission. Oh, I'm like, first person who I'm gonna look at is the person who I gave my fucking password to. Like, nope, that ain't gonna be me. Nope, I have a way to completely blow away your password if I ever have to get into your computer. But I'm not going to have your password. You just come back to your computer and there'd be no fucking password there because I don't want your fucking password. So, we've talked about Pal World. Now let's talk about, I don't know, current events with me. Usually we start the stream with that. We didn't do that this time.
Right.
So we'll start with the most recent thing first. I rehoused both of my old world tarantulas for the first time. The Poecilotheria metallica, the blue one, is like the most venomous tarantula or whatever people say. They say it has the most potent venom. So that like should be the scariest to do. This was super fucking chill, right? I took the lid off of his old enclosure, right? And then just kind of held it up to the new enclosure and like coached it in there with a brush, and it just walked in there. I was like, oh, all right, I guess I'm here now. It's like, all right, this is fucking cool. So I went to fucking go do the other one, the one that I have that like burrows in the ground. And if I didn't feel so fucking nervous at the time doing it, like I probably looked like a little kid doing it. Like, I'm in my fucking bathtub with, I'm gonna tell you what I look like, okay? I'm in my fucking bathtub with no water in it. Just my bathtub with a jar of fucking dirt. Trying to scoop out small amounts of this dirt so I don't hurt the fucking spider. Took me like 45 minutes to rehouse that motherfucker. A little fucking dick. It's gonna be it's gonna be even worse next time. Because next time it's, you know, it's I have to move it into a bigger fucking jar of dirt, you know? So next time it's gonna be a bigger jar of dirt and a bigger spider. But hopefully that next time won't be for like another year or so.
Dude, those colors look great on that one. I ain't gonna lie and try to act like I know what the names are, but
well, you could just call that the Sapphire Goody and people will know what you're talking about.
Beautiful colors.
That was the spider that got me into spiders. I'm gonna DM Anna the spider on Discord so that she knows what we're talking about. Because she's probably sitting over there like, I don't understand any of these words. Like,
okay.
I know these people are talking English, but this is not English that I know. But that's the so they say I sent the picture. They say that that's the most venomous tarantula that you can get. And they're really cool looking because they just have these bright fucking vibrant shades of blue with like yellow on their kneecaps and like these white stripes, like white racing stripes on their abdomens. But yeah, so I got it rehoused. It was super fucking chill. Let's see. Let's go into little more. Well, we'll go into some positive news. Actually, no. Should I go into the dicey news first or the positive news? Because I've got news either way. What do you think, Chad? Should I go happy first or fucking bad first?
Fucking bad.
Okay, I may have to move again.
Oh shit.
So I was in the process of trying to fucking buy this place, and they decided that they would rather take it to some big Wichita realtor and like put it on the market. So I guess for the low price of $250,000, you could become my landlord for a few months until I leave. I don't know. If I liked you enough, I'd probably stay. But I don't really want to move. But it's the same situation as what caused me to move last time. Like, the landlords decided they wanted to sell the fucking house. And they're like, well, since you're month to month and not on the lease anymore, you got 30 days to leave. And I'm not trying to end up in that situation again, because that was a fucking nightmare. That was a fucking
They gave you
nightmare.
30 days.
Well, they have to give me 30 days. And if
Up here
it,
it's 60.
What up, Crowley?
Up here
What
it's
up?
60 days.
if they
And in the wintertime it's 90 due to the fact of the coldness.
man, if they tried not giving me fucking my 30
As
days.
long as you had your last month's rent still in play.
Oh, that's not even a fucking thing here, right? Like, if I could straight up not fucking pay rent, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't pay rent, like, you have to go through like a 3-week long process of notifying me. And then after that, you have to notify the fucking local newspaper of intent to evict. And then you serve, well, you have to have the sheriff's office serve an eviction notice to me. And then at that point, I have 30 days. So actually, I would have had more time in the old place had I been evicted than by them, you know, just telling me I had 30 days because I was month to month. Well, right now I'm on a fucking lease. So the only way I could actually officially move out of this place is to stop paying rent and to violate the fucking lease and be evicted until September, October, at which point I'm month to month. And yeah, I can't just up and leave. Well, I can just up and leave after that, but that goes both ways. And they could be like, well, you're month to month and we don't feel like fucking having you here anymore, so you got 30 days. Kick rocks, motherfucker. Now, if I wanted to get evicted in that situation, how that could have worked, right? They would have told me that I had 30 days to get out, right? At which point, if I've not gotten out within that 30 days, then they send me an eviction notice and go through that process. That's how it works here.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I'm gonna
Don't miss a monthly payment on your vehicle. Take that shit right away.
that depends. That depends, because I defaulted on my Mini Cooper, and that Mini Cooper is still where I left it. Like, I told them, I was like, hey, yeah, fucking car, the engine of the car is misfiring like a motherfucker, and it ain't running so good. I ain't paying $500 a month for it, because at the time I literally couldn't afford it. I'm like, fucking come get it. And they're like,
since you told us to, now we're not going to.
yeah, I mean, I guess. The closest branch of that bank was like 100 miles away. I guess they decided it wasn't worth it, and they didn't fucking get it. I should have kept the fucking car. I just took all my, dude, I took all my shit out of it and just left it parked in the driveway. There have been 2 people that have lived at that house since, and that bitch is still there.
Damn.
Hey, Chad, what's up, dude?
I'm here. I'm sorry. I was talking to Mama.
Hey, Mama Cajun.
Talking to my mom.
We're
Getting her.
fucking
Yes,
with her.
baby.
It was okay. I was just helping her out, making sure she was alright for din.
We're fucking with her earlier.
Mhm. That's not nice, boys.
Oh no, I fuck around with her every time I get a chance to.
I'm used to it.
Yep.
That's alright. I'm gonna give Chad a break. I'm gonna make Sam come down here and pull my pants up when I can.
Yeah. You get him to come down to take care of you. Fuck, I'm gonna get him to come down in March when I'm in fucking Memphis. That'll be perfect.
I'm going somewhere else in March.
Ah, well, fuck. That ain't no help.
Although it's only gonna be for a weekend. I'm going to fucking San Antonio.
Oh, nice. We'll probably pass each other.
Probably I'll be in a silver Prius.
I don't know. I'll be in a fucking Toyota.
What?
She's
I just hear
making.
noises.
She's talking about a comedian she likes. Jeff Dunham with when he talks about the
Great
Prius.
comedian.
Yeah, it's Jeff Dunham, and he talks about the Prius, and he's got the little weirdo alien dude with him, and he goes "Nyam" over his head. Like,
Well,
one over your head.
I got a buddy who's got a fucking Prius, and so we're gonna take the Prius because it's cheaper.
Hell
Now-
It
yeah.
reminds me of it just reminds me of a song of Adam Sandler, Piece of Shit Car.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Priuses are not pieces of shit.
No, they're not.
A lot of people fucking knock them, but well, no, people have chilled out on knocking the Prius now. Now with
Go to bed.
EVs.
Because now we can make fun of the Tesla.
That's right.
Yeah, except for fucking full disclosure, I would totally fucking rock a Tesla.
With that cold snap we had up here, there's almost 5,000 Teslas told because
Yeah, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Here's the part that the fucking news is not telling you, because that's the part that I be looking for in this shit, right? A lot of the fucking Teslas up there are rented by like rideshare people. They don't have proper fucking Tesla chargers and shit at their shitty little fucking apartment that they live in. Right? The only option they have, and it's not even an option because they're in an apartment, is to plug that bitch into 110. And that motherfucker's just like a trickle charge trying to do that shit. Like, you need a fucking 240 hookup for your Tesla charger. And you need it in a garage. So what happens is all these people that have these rented fucking Uber rideshare Teslas, they all have to go to the supercharge station. Now, everybody who is in this situation all at the same time has this idea that they need to go to the supercharge station. And their battery is low and they fucking die while they're waiting for the fucking charge station to become available. Or their shit died because they didn't park it with enough fucking, they didn't park it with enough battery left over for the heater that's built into the car to keep the battery warm. So they come out, they got no fucking power, and then they go to the fucking Tesla charge station, and nobody else in the fucking town has power because they're all in the same fucking situation. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, that the effect that the cold has is not a shortcoming of EVs, but I don't think it's as dramatic as the news is making it. With that being considered.
Probably not, but you know the news got to have something to talk about. So
Well, I haven't heard them talking very much about fucking Putin trying to say he owns Alaska. Let's talk about that.
I missed that. I guess I missed that.
Yeah, that dumb motherfucker comes out. He's like, the purchase of Alaska was illegal. Like, illegal? It happened like 200 years ago.
Yeah, fuck off,
First things
motherfucker.
first. First things
You're right.
first. It's
You're right. Go ahead.
on Canada soil for one thing. Hi. And two, we're the ones that sold it to you because it's our land. We're the ones that gave it to you.
Well, it's not Canadian soil anymore.
No, it's actually your guys' soil. We sold it to you. That's what the Elastica up in that one little like L-shaped corner.
So I'm just sitting here. I'm like, you know what? You want fucking Alaska? Come and get it. Come
Ain't gonna
and
be easy.
come and sail your entire shitty fucking brown water navy through the Suez Canal. and fucking sail all the way around the South China Sea, past Japan and everything. Send your whole fucking fleet over here and come take Alaska. I fucking dare you.
Yeah, when Canadians won't allow it.
That's a good point. Fucking Canadians don't want Russia as a neighbor. They barely want us as a neighbor.
We love everybody, but come on now, there's just a thing.
We're not very good neighbors. You imagine trying to... Canada would be in a spot where they are between America and Russia. You really want to fucking be there?
Been pretty safe for the last couple of years.
Because if shit popped off,
Quite safe.
if shit popped off, you know he'd march tanks across your land without even fucking asking permission.
Right.
We'd just be like, "Yep, all right, we're doing this."
Well, 10-1 because we're allies. You know, you'd probably be able to.
Yeah, but even if we weren't allies, we'd still be like, "Yep, we're doing this," and if you don't like it, tough shit.
We would probably put up a fight at that point. We did already.
Well, our foreign policy is to not give a fuck what people think when it comes to that. We're like, hey, guess what? We're building a base in your country. You don't like it? Too fucking bad.
You call that an embassy now?
Yeah, an embassy with tanks.
If Canada declares war on you, you know you're being an asshole.
Yeah.
Well, as Anna pointed out, we are allies. If Canada is declaring war with you, since Canada is a fucking Commonwealth country, all the other countries in the Commonwealth,
Or peacekeepers.
like if Canada declares war on you, England is declaring war on you, Australia is declaring war on you, and all the other fucking Commonwealth places are declaring war on you.
Mexico will be claiming war, yeah.
And while individually our foreign policy might not have us giving too much of a shit about Canada, England is one of our biggest fucking allies, and if England is fucking shooting at you, so are we.
Let's be honest though, Anna, I love you. You know I love you. But Canada is like the elderly couple that's in the apartment above yours when you're having a really good fucking party.
Now, I'm going to give Canada some props because Canada doesn't have a very big military. They don't. But the military they do have is pretty well trained and respectable. But they're not really a military, like, they're not going out and fucking invading other countries like we are. Like, military's not their biggest focus.
No, we're peacekeepers.
I would appreciate it, however, if you guys would contribute your fair share to NATO. But you don't. You don't.
That's your opinion.
No, you don't, because fucking every country that's in it has to contribute 2% of their gross domestic product towards defense, and Canada is not. Like, that's
Neither
numbers.
was Norway.
And, yeah, well, here's the thing. The only fucking, like, there's only 2 fucking
We do more
countries.
medical.
Well, 3 fucking
To be
countries, right?
truthful, we do more medical.
Do what?
We do more medical.
I mean, yeah, but medical's not part of the fucking NATO defense bullshit. Like, straight up, the whole agreement is that all the countries that are a part of it are supposed to contribute 2% of their gross domestic product towards defense. Right now, the only people doing it are us, fucking Israel, and, like, Germany. Like, even fucking England's not doing it. Australia's not fucking doing it. Nobody's fucking doing it. Except for, you know, us and a couple other countries. So, I'm not just talking shit about Canada here. I'm talking shit about, like, I don't know, 90% of the UN. Because I'm sorry, but, you know, 2%? Like, come on.
I would say France, but France hadn't been relevant since World War One. So
Actually, France actually does have a pretty dang fine military right now. And they are one of a handful of countries that also has a relatively respectable nuclear arsenal. Like, France can fucking nuke your ass. I don't know if you knew that.
I do now.
Isn't that, hey, fuck you! Here you go, you bastard! Yeah.
So yeah, like now granted, I think they only have like 50 or 100 nukes. But 50 or 100 nukes is still like more than enough.
We're
Oh,
taking
really?
over the baseball. It will only be left field. No one will be safe.
Okay, Talladega Nights.
That was actually Robin Williams.
I didn't see the specific thing that you were talking about, but it made me think of Talladega Nights.
Oh yeah.
The fucking French fucking driver. That movie is such a good movie. It's a cult classic.
Oh, yeah. You know, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Yeah, I tried using that line in the Navy. It didn't work so good. Oh, like, well, what did you do this morning? Well, Chief, I woke up this morning and I pissed excellence. Not in my Navy. Get the fuck out of here. Stand outside the office. I'll write you a counseling chip for having an attitude. Shipmate. Well, fuck you, Chief. Dick.
I didn't have an attitude until you started talking to me.
I ain't gonna lie, I saw a video today, and it showed a guy who was walking into like the recruiter's place, and it was the army, and he's like, "What I gotta do?" They're like, "You gotta fucking die. You gotta go this. You're gonna be on the front lines, motherfucker." And he's like, "Okay." Then he walks out to the Air Force, and he's like, "What I gotta do?" And they're like, you gotta be up about 9. He's like, "All right, cool, sign me up."
I mean, I don't know. If I had a choice of which branch to be in, it would be the Air Force. The reason I didn't join the Air Force is because the recruiter was a fucking dick. He's like, you
I
have.
could do it.
He's like, you have to have an appointment. I'm like, you're a fucking recruiter.
Right.
Like, you're out trying to fucking get people, and I have to have an appointment? Go fuck yourself. And I fucking left.
I went to the Army right out of high school. And I went to the Army recruiter. They gave me a mock trial of the test. I took it and I fucking aced it. This dude laid everything on the table for me to join the Army. And I said, man, I need 24 hours. I got to go talk to my parents. Went to talk to my parents. My mom lost her fucking mind. And that's why, honestly, that's why I did the list. But I was ready to go into the Army. I was everything set, but
I'm gonna tell you right now, your drill sergeants would have fucking eaten you alive.
oh, I'm sure they would have.
Just because of your last name.
Yeah.
Just because of your last name, they would have eaten your ass alive. And I'm gonna tell you right now, they would not have fucking, like, straight up, they would never have gotten your name right.
Hell no.
They would never fucking get your name right. They would even intentionally get it wrong. They could know what the fuck it is and they'd still get it wrong, and it'd be different every time. Like, Tipodix! It's Thibodeau, sir. Fucking push! Half right, face! Man, you're gonna come out of that motherfucker strong as a motherfucker. And then to top that off, once you go to your advanced training or your A school or AIT or whatever the fuck they call it in the Army, you'd have people that were there from your fucking boot camp. So all the fucking shit that came with your fucking last name in boot camp would fucking follow you there.
Truman, you tried to join the army. Seriously? Anna, you knew that?
I did.
I didn't know that. Interesting. Okay.
10 years ago, I knew it. Well, I don't think he's alive anymore because, like, he just one day stopped fucking talking. But I knew a guy who was in Canadian Special Forces. But I think he got cancer or something. I don't know. Just one day he just never heard from him again. Tried messaging him on all of his Facebook accounts. Fucking crickets.
Wow.
So, I don't know. I to this day wonder what the fuck happened with him, but I'm pretty sure he died. But he was really fucking cool, man. He'd always tell me, like, handy little fucking survival skills and shit that he had.
Yeah.
I learned some shit from that guy. And I just kind of met him when we were gaming. Oh, another game that I kind of want to do some more with, streaming wise, is fucking Ready or Not. Dude, you know what? One of these days, I want to meet somebody, right? Who will tell me that they like, I want to meet somebody who didn't score high on the ASVAB. Oh, I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow your mind right now. This is going to fucking rock your world. Okay? At the time I joined the Navy, and that standard wasn't even that high, right? Like, the highest on the ASVAB you can get is like a 99. And the requirement to join the Navy was a 35. Like, the bare minimum to join was 35. And so you had to have 35 and a fucking high school diploma.
Damn.
They have, the recruiting shit is so bad right now that they have lowered it to 10. Like, you should be able to get a 10 on the ASVAB just by writing your fucking name on the
I'm
paper.
gonna say you get 8 points for putting your name down correctly.
Yeah, there you go.
So, like, pretty much, honestly, they should have just waived the ASVAB requirement entirely. But I guess they still need it so that they can figure out what job to put you in, so whatever. But recently, I found out today that they're waiving the high school diploma requirement. And the GED requirement. Like...
Damn.
Like, on some real shit, if you're like a fucking 18-year-old kid in high school today watching my stream, you could drop out of fucking high school and go join the Navy. That's fucking wild, isn't it? You ain't even gotta have a diploma anymore.
That's fucked up.
I don't know. I don't necessarily think it's bad in the sense of, like, on some real shit, you don't benefit at all with your high school diploma. Like, the only thing the high school diploma proves is that you have the aptitude to learn something. Well, you don't need to prove that you have the aptitude to learn something in the Navy. Right? It's either you're going to learn what they're going to teach you or you're going to have a really shitty career.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, you're going to learn the hard way or you're going to learn, like, you're going to learn one way or another. So, I don't know. I just thought that was kind of crazy. Let's talk about something a little lighthearted, a little more lighthearted than me potentially having to fucking move again.
Right.
I was hanging out with the mayor of my small town yesterday, and I got a new gun.
Really?
Or the day
I
before
saw that.
yesterday. Yeah, I got a new gun.
Oh yeah. I did see that.
That Henry?
Are you thanking me for my service? I mean, I appreciate it, but I really just sat around and talked shit to people for 3 years. Hey, Hodson, go do this. Go fuck yourself, Chief. No, I mean, I don't know. I did legitimately work, but half the time I spent trying to get out of work. That's 3 years of my life I'll never get back, though. So, yeah, I guess there is some sacrifice there. Oh, yeah, and it added 10 years onto my age. I'm fucking 30. I'm fucking 30. I probably don't fucking look like I'm 30. Like, I don't even get carded when I don't even get carded when I buy liquor anymore. Like, I just don't. In fact, I've never been carded for buying liquor since getting out of the Navy. I'm always ready to be. They never fucking ask me for my ID. I'm like, well, that's the sign that I'm getting old.
I was getting about a couple months ago. I was at the grocery store. I was grabbing beer when I was there, and there's this older guy. He had a Vietnam hat on, and he had some beer, and he asked for a pack. I don't know, whatever, cigarettes. And the girl looks at him and goes, "Are you 21 or older?" He looks at her and says, "Are you fucking retarded?"
Yeah, I would have too.
And I got behind him. I just fucking die laughing. He's like, "What?" And I was like, "You're not wrong."
So I was hanging out. So one of the downstairs people who has an office in the building I live in is the mayor of my town. And I went in there and was hanging out with him, and he's not too happy about the situation either. But we were just shooting the fucking breeze. And he's had this fucking this lever action rifle on his shelf that just kind of draws my eye every time I go in there. And I always felt like it had some kind of interesting story. So I sat down and I fucking asked him, I was like, what's the story with that gun? Like, you just have a random fucking rifle just sitting in your shelf. And then he tells me the story about it, which I'm not going to repeat on stream because I don't know if he would want me to or not. It was kind of like a family thing. But there was some drama around it, and one thing led to another, and fucking super glue ended up in the action of the rifle.
Oh fuck!
What?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh fuck!
And the fucking thing wouldn't cycle or anything like that. And on top of that, the fucking screws that are supposed to hold the rifle together are no longer accounted for. They've left the chat.
Oh fuck!
So it's like a broken ass fucking gun. That being said, me being the fucking gun guy that I am that guy who you can hand a broken ass gun to, and I will turn it into not a broken ass gun.
Right.
I already have that bitch able to fucking. It's a 22 caliber lever action Henry. So the problem.
Gonna say that
Do what?
that barrel looks. I was just gonna say that barrel looked a little short for it to be a 45.
Yeah, it ain't no 45 Colt. That'd be cool. Well, it'd be cool, but it'd also be more expensive to fix.
Right.
So the screws are missing, and then the lever is fucking bent
Oh damn.
because, I guess somebody tried to cycle it while it had super glue in the action.
Damn.
So I took the whole fucking rifle apart and I put penetrating oil all through the action and pretty much turned that super glue into a fucking paste. Got that shit out of there. So now the gun is able to cycle. I could probably have it functioning by just putting screws in, by ordering the screws and putting them in. There's a hairline crack in the stock. It's like barely fucking noticeable. I'm thinking that I will probably take some wood glue to it and see if that fixes it. Well, it'll fix it. I will see if that fixes it to a degree of what I consider to be acceptable. Because I have very high inflated standards with shit like this.
Oh, definitely.
And then I also have to take the lever out of the gun and either replace it, or I need to bend it back. So I'm gonna first try bending that bitch back. I'm gonna heat it up with a fucking torch. I'm gonna try bending it back. And now the bend is not bad. Like legit, if I wanted the gun to be working right now, I could put screws where the screws are supposed to go, and I could take that bitch to the range and shoot it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Although before I do that, I'm gonna want to double check to make sure nothing is lodged in the barrel. I didn't look at that
I was
yet.
gonna say, that's what I was getting ready to say. Check the barrel first.
But the fact of the matter is, barring fucking barrel obstructions, that bitch will shoot.
Oh yeah.
With as low recoil as 22 is, I could probably shoot it without the screws. I'm not going to, but I might be able to. So yeah, I got a fucking I got a 22 caliber rifle that I got from the mayor, and that in and of itself is an interesting story, not even counting the story that's attached to the rifle. I do plan on getting the mayor on for an interview one day, and perhaps I'll get him to open up a little bit about the story if he wants to. I don't want to pressure him to.
Right.
So I may have to make some changes to the Kekfest schedule.
Right? I heard you saying something about that.
Yeah, so you know what? Let me just go get the fucking thing. I'll be right back. All right, Daddy's back. All right, so I'm gonna have to try to pull up a fucking calendar. I should have compared this shit on a calendar before. So starting next month, on the 20th, I will be taking firefighting courses.
Mm-hmm.
So the courses will make it like it'll give me a nationally recognized certification. I'll be able to go down to New Orleans and fight fire if I want.
That's pretty cool.
So on February 20th, which is on a Tuesday, on the 22nd is on a Thursday. On the 27th is on a, so it's looking like every Tuesday and Thursday in February. What about March? The 5th and the 7th. The 12th and the 14th. And then the written test for fucking hazmat is on the 14th. Fucking 3/21 is Thursday. Uh, 3/26 Tuesday. So it's looking. Let me check April too. It goes all the way through to May. Let's see, April 2nd, April 4th. Okay, so that's Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, so it's looking like every Tuesday and Thursday. We'll check May. Yep, every Tuesday. And yeah, it's going to be every Tuesday and Thursday. So we going to have to find another day of the week to do the Kekfest on. And it can't be Wednesday either.
Right.
So it going to have to be Monday or Friday or a day of the weekend. Fucking, I don't know what works for everybody, but we got to
Brother,
figure it out.
I tell
Probably
you what,
not Monday because your wrestling is on Monday.
Yeah, so, or I could move it to Tuesday and we could do it on Monday. I mean, that's not a problem either.
I could do it fucking, well, that's something we could definitely consider. It's either
Yeah,
gonna, I guess it could either be that or it would be the Kekfest is going to have to be every other week instead of every week. Because on Wednesday I've got my fire drills, but that's only on the first and third Wednesday of every month.
Yeah, but no, I mean, if you want to do it every Monday, we do the Kekfest. That's fine, and I'll just move my show to Tuesday. That would be cool. You know, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
My audience will follow me if I tell them I'm going to move it a day. You know?
Well then,
No, we won't.
Well, that,
Yeah, you will, motherfucker. Don't lie.
well, that shit's gonna fucking happen starting. Well, if you want to do that, then that's awesome. That shit'll happen starting the 20th. So I guess like you could, I don't know, start announcing or whatever, like during your shows ahead of time, and get people like chill with the idea. Or just so that they know, so that you don't like lose people in confusion.
Oh, I won't lose people in confusion. Trust me. It'll be, you know what though? Hey, Crowley.
Yeah.
Crowley! There you are, motherfucker. Come on. Think about it. Hey, think about it. We go live with wrestling on Tuesday. No, let's think about something real quick. We go live with wrestling on Tuesday.
Oh, I know. I'm already grinning from ear to ear as soon as you said Tuesday.
You know who I'm going up against? Yeah, that'd be fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is there some context? Is there some context I'm missing here?
Yeah, there is.
Chop liver?
No, you're not chopped liver. There's another page that does a wrestling show that night. And it would be really funny because if I went live that night with mine, I would take 75% of their fucking audience. So yeah, it'd be kind of interesting.
You know, it would be really fucking funny after the fire classes are over. You know, it would be really funny.
Huh.
Is if we both did wrestling streams on fucking. If we just saturated Facebook with fucking wrestling. I don't do wrestling streams. I don't have the game, but
Yeah.
that'd be funny. I don't know.
I do.
It'd probably partly be interesting to see my fucking spin on it, but.
Well, I've been trying to tell my audience, and this is something I've been trying to do. I'm like, let's book a night where we're gonna go live on Kick. Right? Just hear me out. And I'm like, y'all know on Facebook, I can't have any entrance music because if I do, I would have to have non-copyright entry music for every fucking person. That's 100 people. That's way too much work. Fuck that. But I've been telling my people, I'm like, if y'all want, once a month, we'll do a show on Kick, and I'll like basically DJ with YouTube and give every fucking wrestler that you guys like the entrance songs that y'all want for their matches. But I haven't gotten a lot of response back on that. Sadly.
Mind you, I really haven't pushed either.
But I want to kind of have some fucking fun with that. Like, same thing with like GTA. I want to play some GTA and do some GTA streams on Kick where I don't have to worry about the fucking copyright for the music and shit.
I've been thinking about doing some GTA. I've been thinking about seeing if I could get Dania to come through on some GTA streams with some commentary, because she hasn't played the story of any of those games, and she's not interested enough to like play the story, but she might comment on it and watch it.
I mean, fuck, if you want somebody to do commentary, bro, I got you. Especially if you're fucking playing it, I can watch it in real time in YouTube, in Discord while you're playing it. Dude, I'll give you some fucking commentary on that shit.
Well, I'm not talking about doing PvP. I'm talking about doing story mode.
No, you're talking about story mode.
Yeah.
I know. And I kind of know the story mode. I've played through it, the whole thing. So it would kind of be cool. I'm just saying, if she doesn't want to do it.
Hell, maybe even if she does want to do it, it might be cool to have both of y'all.
Yeah, because I know the whole story. Like, I've played through it, multiple times. So
I mean, I know the story too, but...
No, but I mean, like, you want somebody in commentary that kind of knows what's about to happen and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
And I don't know, maybe you'd see a slightly different approach to some of the gunfights and shit.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. I'll watch how you do it, and I'm like, oh, fuck, well, I went this way and did this, but yeah, now I see why he did this, you know.
Well, I mean, I take a lot of my PvP tactics that I use online and implement them, you know, in single player. I can't obviously do all of them, but
right.
Like a lot of the stuff I do with where I position myself when I'm shooting and where I'm like trying to get advantageous ground and stuff. Like I do all that shit just naturally.
Mm-hmm. That's why I kept saying, Anna. I said, yeah, Truman wants to play it on PS5. Cool. We'll go online. I'll just get him to meet me at the beach. All right, you heard that laugh, right?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you a couple other spots too. The Sandy Shores Airfield.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but I spent a lot of time out there. Those mountains out by Rockford Hills, but the secret to that is that you have to be on the top of the fucking hill. You got to have the high ground. Because
I just know if you bring them out to the beach, you kill them, they're going to spawn right back on the beach. You just got to watch where they're respawning.
Well, if you're in the Rockford Hills area, like up in those mountains and shit, like the mountains that they don't got any fucking thing around them, you're just like up in the hills there, like in between Los Santos and the desert.
Yeah.
If you're on top of one of those hills, right, you can see where they spawn just like you can on the beach.
Oh, nice.
And then on top of that, because you have the high ground, you already have positional advantage, and it takes them even longer to line up their shot on you, and you've already got your shot lined up on them. And the Sandy Shores Airfield works like the beach does for the same reason that the beach does.
Yeah.
Another little area, I'll tell you another little area that if I go to that you don't want to fucking PvP with me in, is that area, that downtown area that's around the police station with the helipad, like Pillbox Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking, you don't want to fuck with me in Pillbox Hill, bro. Like, there's all those little ladders that go up all the buildings and everything,
Yeah.
and I know each and every single one of them. And I will use each and every single one of them. So, I don't know. And the big thing with that is like when you're doing PvP like that, like you gotta lure the player to where you want to fight them. And a lot of GTA players are fucking stupid and they're easily provoked. And they'll go and they think, like, they fight all these NPCs and all the fucking cops and shit, and they think they're the fucking top dog.
Yeah.
If you get them in an area that you know, like the back of your hand, like, you can get all of the advantage. Because you know where everything is. You know where all the rooftops you can get to are. You know where all the little hidey holes are. You know, I'll go off the radar, fucking go up on a rooftop somewhere, shoot somebody. You can set up little traps too. You know, if you are tactical about it and you know the area well enough, you're like, okay, no NPCs spawn here. I'll set up a proximity mine and I'll set up a sticky bomb on the fucking hidden in a little area, not too far away from it. You know, within like 10 feet or whatever. So what'll happen is they'll fucking run past the proximity mine thinking that they're gonna get away with it because, you know, it takes some time to go off. And that explosion is gonna create a chain reaction with the other sticky bomb near it and gonna get their ass anyways. But a lot of that is knowing the environment that you're fighting in. And that's where a lot of the time you just see me in a given area just going around all over the place on foot. Not really rolling around in a vehicle. Yeah. That's me part of that is me getting to know the areas. And the other part of that is I am pretty well ready to shoot somebody if I'm not in a vehicle. Like, oh, I'm in a vehicle. What? I got access to my machine pistol and some sticky bombs. I'm on foot. I got access to my whole fucking arsenal. What's up, Wolf Man? Thanks for the share, dude. So yeah, it's all little shit like that that's all going on in my head when I was doing PvP on there. And for a little while, you'll be consciously thinking about it, but like after you do it enough, like you'll just do it without even realizing you're doing it.
Right.
Like, you'll see me trying to take advantageous positions and shit in like every other game I play.
Chilling like a villain. What up, Wolf?
Homeboy done came through and shared us up and everything.
Hell yeah. Yeah, she did.
Oh, it's a she?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
That's why inconspicuously said it that way. I was trying to help you out.
I didn't know. Oh, dude, no. I could have, if I was a different streamer or whatever, I could have been like, oh yeah, I knew that the whole time. I didn't fucking know. I'm not afraid to say it.
Yeah. Big fucking Wolf. That's my girl right there. Love you, Wolf. We love Wolf.
I wonder how streaming Grand Theft Auto fucking 6 is gonna be.
Dude, I can't wait to just fucking play it, bro. I won't even lie to you. I just can't wait to play it.
Well, it's gonna be a little weird for me, cause like, you know, I'm like pretty well. It's looking like I'm pretty well going home when I play that game.
Right? I love you too, Wolf.
It'd be like if they made a fucking GTA New Orleans. Like, wouldn't that be fucking weird to you?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'd go. Oh,
Wouldn't
Yeah.
it be fucking weird though?
It would be weird, but at the same time, I'd be all for it. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like down as a motherfucker. Like, let's fucking go.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because I'll tell you this:
I'm not saying I
for
wouldn't.
Red
be
Dead
down.
Redemption 2, Red Dead Redemption 2 has a lot of fucking New Orleans in it.
Whenever
And Denise.
I have a love-hate relationship with Red Dead Redemption 2 because it's one of my favorite games, but whenever I stream it, nobody fucking watches.
Dude, it does not. I agree. It does not get a lot of attention.
It's
but
like it's such a great
me, I
game.
love it.
It's such a great game, but nobody who's watching
is.
streams gives
I
a shit
agree.
about it.
I agree.
And I've struggled with that a lot as a streamer,
Also
where
played the second one.
I'm like, do I play what I want to play, or do I play what people want to see me play? You know?
Yeah.
It's kind of a difficult decision to make sometimes. And
Yeah.
sometimes that makes me not do a stream because I'm like, well, I mean, you have to approach a stream with a certain amount of energy, and I'm like, I'm playing a game that nobody's gonna give a shit about.
See, for me, I love it because, like, the whole swamp scene, and there's Lee Circle, which that's a whole nother political bullshit right there that we can get into. But there's certain parts of that game that I cherish and I love.
I'm
you
not
know?
gonna lie, man. You're gonna hate me for this. I fucking hate Saint Denis. I hate that place. I hate going there in that game.
That's my favorite part of the game because it's here. You know,
Dude, I cannot go to
bummer.
Saint Denis without getting in some shit with the fucking cops. I can't.
That's funny.
Like you,
That's so fucking funny.
dude, you fucking bump into somebody the wrong way and the fucking cops are coming after you. Like, fuck off.
That's fucking funny.
There's too many people there and I want to kill each and every single one of them.
I used to grab motherfuckers inside the knee and then go just a little bit south into the swamp and throw them out to the fucking gators. Oh yeah.
I mean, I would do that, but fucking every time I try to do that, I got a million fucking cops shooting at me. Now, my favorite area to hang out in Red Dead, being perfectly honest with you, is Valentine.
Yeah.
Valentine, it just feels the most like a Western town to me. Which I know that, like, the desert area is Western, but you don't get to go there until you're playing as John Marston.
Right.
And to be honest with you, I don't really give a fuck about John Marston. Truth be told, I don't like him as a character. That's a spicy hot take right there. I don't really like John Marston.
Oh, he's an asshole.
I don't have a problem with an asshole. I think my problem with John Marston is he's trying to be something that he's not. And I hate
Yeah,
that.
he's trying to be like this big badass motherfucker, and he's really not. He can't even fucking swim.
No, that's not it. It's that he's trying to be a civilized, fucking productive member of society when he will always fucking be an outlaw.
Like I said, he can't even swim.
A lot of people back then couldn't, so I don't know.
Yeah,
that.
but
I
if you play RDR2, hell, you can't even swim, you useless motherfucker. Oh wait, here's the best part. How about this? Red Dead Redemption, the first game before 2, and you go to the zombie mode.
Which I will never do.
Take
But
care of
go
the
on.
son. Teach him right from wrong. Yeah, he's got him tied up, and they're like fucking trying to tear each other apart because they're fucking brain-eating zombies. He's like, teach the boy right from wrong. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, for real. I'll probably never play that zombie mode because I've gotten Call of Duty specifically has gotten me worn out on zombies. I've seen so much
I will
bullshit.
say this. I will say this. It's a lot different. It's a whole different thing from what Call of Duty was. It actually has like different shit you got to do, and it actually makes you a better shooter because you have to do headshots on the fucking zombies. But like you have to go to cleanse out. Fucking graveyards and shit.
Well, Call of
It's not a
okay.
no. I'm just saying,
know-
like Red Dead 1.
I know that
It's not a bad
I know.
zombie mode.
I know that it's not like Call of Duty Zombies, okay?
No,
the Call of
it's not.
Duty Zombies was so infectious that it makes me fucking not want to play any fucking game, any game's zombie mode. Like, its zombie mode has been so fucking pushed that it's made me not want to play a zombie mode or even like a zombie fucking game. Like, God, what the fuck is that game? Dead by Daylight or whatever? Fucking
Yeah.
Tacos tried to get me into that shit. And I legitimately, through like Humble Bundle or something, got a copy of the game for free. And I just won't play it because I don't give a fuck. Like, I just
Yeah.
don't care about zombies. It's been so fucking pushed. You know? And the other thing that kind of wears me out on zombies, right, is in the firearms community, people try to fucking use zombie apocalypse as sort of a euphemism for the boogaloo.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, you know, I want a gun that's really good for the zombie apocalypse. Like, every time I was working in a gun shop, that shit made me roll my fucking eyes. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, why don't you just tell me that you want a gun that is good for engaging multiple fucking targets? Like, oh, to be honest, I mean, I wouldn't sell the gun to somebody if they came in and they told me they wanted a gun that'd be good for mowing down a crowd of people.
Right.
But
I need an imp.
I'd have more respect for it. Like, I
I
wouldn't
need
roll
one of them N22 miniguns for reasons.
and that's the other thing is, like, if they don't even ask for advice, right? Like, they just buy an AR-15 and they're like, yeah, I got this for the zombie apocalypse. Like, yeah, sure, buddy.
Put the
Like-
gun down and get out my store.
I'm just like, shut up, dude. Like, you know what? If you looked at me and you're like, well, I got this because, you know, I want to be able to fight against a tyrannical government. I'm like, all right, well, that's what the Second Amendment is for. Like, you don't have to fucking hide behind the bushes about it. Like, just, I don't know. I'm not gonna sit there and fucking be like, oh, you plan on overthrowing the government? Not gonna sell you a gun.
Right.
Like, overthrow the government. I don't give a fuck.
Here's a free bullet.
You know what? Here's another thing that I kind of want to talk about, kind of on this vein, right? Like, I get tired of all these people calling what fucking happened on January 6th an insurrection.
Thank you.
I'm tired of that shit. You don't get to fucking let people into the fucking Capitol. You don't get to allow them to open the fucking doors for them and have them walk in and call that shit an insurrection.
Right.
Nobody came with weapons. Nobody died. Nobody got hurt. Nothing got lit on fire. No fucking major damage was done. It wasn't even an attempt to overthrow the government. Like, get the fuck out of here.
No. I agree.
So I like, and it kind of makes me really fucking hope that these people who call it an insurrection get to see what an insurrection really looks like.
Right.
No, they probably won't. I
Like-
agree with what you're saying, but they won't.
When an insurrection happens, people fucking die.
That's what I'm saying. They won't be able to see that.
The tree of liberty is watered with the blood of tyrannous men.
Yeah.
None of that happened. I mean, I'm not gonna
Right.
lie, I was partly hoping it would. like I was sitting there the whole time watching this shit like, oh, this is my moment. Let's have this shit pop off everywhere. Fucking nope. It was as disappointing as a raisin cookie. Now, I mean, I'm not anti-government either. I'm not one of those. Oh, I'm a little bit anti-government, but I'm not one of those guys who thinks the government shouldn't exist at all. I'm not one of those people. But I do think that the government needs to do specific things. They need to exist for specific reasons. They have a specific purpose, and they need to operate within the confines and restrictions of that purpose. And, you know, within the scope of their job. And when they start exceeding that, I start to have a problem with it. Why is this playing random shit? What the fuck song is this?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't fucking know either. I turned it off.
Oh, Siri, I know I have that affection.
Do what? It was something. I don't know what it was. It like took me to a whole ass other fuck. Oh, it was
It was a lovely.
Jag
romantic song,
Venter Her by Sissel.
What the fuck?
Whatever the fuck that is. I don't know how the fuck that ended up on a Baldur's Gate playlist.
Right?
Never heard of her.
Which I've been using the Baldur's Gate background as fucking background music because it sounds epic and they're not fucking being dicks about it. Oh, fucking hell.
Good, dog.
I cannot wait for this fucking weekend, man. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah, this weekend's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, what are you doing this weekend?
Well, Saturday, probably cook something, and then watch a WWE pay-per-view, and then Sunday I'm actually heading across the lake to go to a friend's house, hang out for the week, well, for the day.
Oh, nice, man.
Yeah, got a little weekend plans.
I have a hunch that I probably won't be doing anything.
I hear you.
I'll probably stream some. I'm also gonna experiment around with my IP surveillance cameras. I want to see if I can get those damn things to connect to OBS, because that'd be really fucking cool if I could.
That would be badass.
And it might solve my... I've been having problems ever since I reinstalled Windows on this fucking thing with the fucking USB webcams.
Yeah, I've been hearing you say that.
It's been nothing but fucking problematic. I've been trying to get...
insane.
I've been trying to get the magic table going again. Because if I have my way... And I mean, I'm still going to bang my head against it and maybe I'll solve the problem. Which, solving the problem won't really solve the problem, because now I'm pissed off enough at it that I want to find an alternative way to do it at some point, but it would take the urgency away, you know? So, I want to get the fucking magic table going. And I actually, on Sunday, want to stream some magic.
Nice.
If I have my way.
What were you playing the other night when you had the... When I don't know someone was with you, but you like had a bow and arrow and shooting wolves and shit.
Dania was with me. I was playing Icarus.
Oh, so because I'd never seen it. It looked pretty cool. I'd never seen it before, but I watched it for a while.
Yeah, it's a survival game. It's pretty fucking cool. I like survival games though.
Yeah.
But part of that is, you know, I like doing things that I'm good at, and I'm generally good at staying alive. Once I learn how to play the fucking game. Hey, this last stream I did, I did an alright job at staying alive. I mean, I think I died once or twice, but
I was gonna say I didn't see you die, but that don't mean anything.
the first Icarus stream I did, I was dying every like minute.
She's a woman, man. No time suck.
Hey, that's a good song. But yeah, part of the reason for all the fucking dying was not knowing what the fuck is going on.
Right.
So it's like
I wouldn't last that long. I was watching you play. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't last that long. I'd done been dead twice, 3, 4 times by now.
When I was watching, that was the song was going in my head.
Dude, once I actually know like how to play the game, I am generally pretty fucking good at staying alive. Like you've seen Subnautica, like I'll die.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
I'll die every now and again, right? But that's kind of a rare event. And it's usually as a result of my callousness. Like I'm just like, oh well. Either I'll die on purpose so I don't have to travel, or I'm like,
I had to die last night on Wednesday. Yeah, last night on Harry Potter because no one believed you could die on that game. I'm like, oh yeah, you can. Watch this.
oh yeah, you
die.
can.
It's very rarely, but you can't die in this.
I mean, that game really doesn't want you to die.
Oh, it doesn't want you to die like from fall damage or you know what I mean? It wants you to die through the medical purposes and the online battling, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, you can
well,
you know, the purposely of battling through the storyline and whatever. Of course they're gonna want you to die, but no, they don't you don't think, you know, running off of a cliff and fall damage will actually kill you, but it does.
Well, what I was getting at with Hogwarts is that generally you have to actively you either have to be like brand new to the game, or you have to actively suck at the game in order to die.
Unless trolls are throwing things at you and you're not paying attention to your health.
Well, that's a skill issue.
I didn't say it wasn't. But that's how most people have.
I mean, you might.
I died this way. I died this way. Yes, you can.
Hey, I'm gonna just straight up say, hey, you might not suck at the game, but at that you might not suck at the game in general, but at that particular moment when you're getting killed by that troll, you suck at the game.
You know you're a pro when you can jump off of a cliff and call out your broom before you hit the ground.
I don't know. I feel like I could do that.
If you can do it, most people have a hard time doing it. That's one of the hard time skills of it, because you have to run, click, hit B, hold button, and hold, and jump onto your broom without thing, because it slows your momentum down.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm dying.
Right, me too.
I think I probably could do it.
You have to run off the cliff, and as you jump with your A button, you have to hold your B, your right trigger, use your analog stick, click to your broom, and hit all 3 buttons at the same time for you to grab.
Yeah, I'm dead.
It took me a long time in my playthrough of that game before I gave a shit about the broom.
I still in Minecraft, and I've played for like over 15 years in Minecraft. I still have troubles with flying with the Electra. So, you know, if you can jump and use your broom also in battles, ooh, that's fun.
Man,
it's fun if you figured out how to do that fast button trick. You can use it in battles too. From one side to the other.
See what I would do, and this is part of being on PC. Is I just figure out what buttons I need to fucking push for that, and I'll bind a macro on my mouse. Right? And it'll be one button on my mouse that I push, and it fucking does all of that. And Chad's seen me do that shit for Grand Theft Auto. Like, yep. I'd have long strings of bullshit that I just click one fucking button and my mouse does it all.
Gotta love the auto button pushing.
But I also could do it myself, and from time to time had to. Like,
Do it.
Like sometimes you'd see me scrolling through the menu fast and it was an auto macro. Sometimes you'd see me scrolling through the menu fast and it wasn't an auto macro and was legitimately me because for whatever reason my macro wasn't fucking working. But I just got so used to pushing it the amount of times that I have to push it. I'm not even looking at the menu when I'm doing that. I'm just fucking counting the amounts of times that I push the fucking button. So I'm like, oh, I have to fucking, I hit M, hit the up arrow 3 times, hit the down arrow twice, and then hit enter. So I'm like, okay. And that's how quick I do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm also, if I can get the webcams working, I'm gonna just go on a hardcore fucking spree of trying to record fucking Magic content. And I had I had a fucking epitome when I was taking a hot bath last night because my muscles were aching. And I had a thought occur to me, right? That I actually know about the like advanced rules and stuff of the game enough that I think that I could tell you advanced rules of the game in a 60-second short.
Yeah.
So I could be like, well, this, and this, and that is why, and then it fucking, you know how the shorts will play themselves again?
Yeah.
I've even thought of ways, and I watched a few shorts too to see how they work, that I could record it in such a way that when it fucking loops back again, it'll seem like I'm just like it's just one seamless thing. If you
Yeah.
time it. So I've thought of a few ideas for that, and I'm thinking I might try it out, and I might get some of you guys' feedback on it at some point.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Which another thing I'm working on, and when I get done with it, I might make a video about it. I might not. I might at least just make a video playing it. I'm working on my first ever Magic deck that was not inherently designed to win.
Really?
Yep. I do not care at all if the deck wins or not.
Huh.
I want it. I want the deck. The deck's sole function is to make games unpredictable as fuck. Like, a lot of things are like, you know, you want to do this and you want to do that. I'm putting my hands in the fate of fucking coin flips and fucking die rolls.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, oh, I have this card. I flip a coin. I win the flip. I get this. I lose the flip. I don't get fucking anything. Or it hurts me. Like, oh, I'm going to flip a coin. If I win the coin flip, I deal 2 damage to you. If I lose the coin flip, I deal 2 damage to me.
Yeah.
Well, there was some of the first people I started streaming or watch streaming that when you could actually roll the dice, like on the chat or whatever. I would play well, it wasn't D&D, but it was basically D&D. But I just roll the dice and whatever, and they'd read the card and I'd make whatever choice. But that was, I don't know, 3 years ago, I think, 4 years ago.
I have, so I'm making a commander deck with it, and I know that you guys don't know much about Magic, so I'm going to put this in, normal people terms. Or maybe if you've played Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know. I'll put this in generalized terms, and you can translate it to whatever fucking card game you want. I'm playing a deck whose face card, my card that I'm gonna have out all the fucking time, if you would draw more than one card in a turn, you'll exile a card off the top of your deck. I get to play that card anytime I want.
Damn.
And if I have multiple opponents, if we're doing a 4-player game, everybody else gets to play that card too.
Shit.
So it's just gonna it's gonna be really, really fucking unpredictable. Like, I'm the guy who made the fucking deck, and I'm not even gonna be able to predict what the fuck it's doing. It's gonna be so fucking impulsive. Like, I'm not gonna plan to do anything when I am playing that deck other than make things more confusing and cause chaos. So that'll be fun. I've already got the basic design of the deck. So I may make some modifications to it. I bought a card that is like the most expensive card that I'm currently running in a deck is gonna go in that deck.
Oh shit.
Yeah, which is kind of fucking dumb because it's not a very powerful deck, and I'm putting an insanely powerful card in it. I'm putting Dockside Extortionist, which is like a $90 card, in that fucking deck.
Damn.
That Dockside Extortionist is a third of the cost of the deck, but I'm putting it in there because I think it would be fucking hilarious. And I know somebody's gonna roll their fucking eyes when I play it. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna bring an end to this particular Kekfest.
Alright.
We're gonna try to stream some Pal World either tomorrow or the day after. It'll be me and Dania streaming. Anybody is free to hop into the fucking Discord or whatever. Feel free to join, whatever. I don't give a shit. If you got perms, you can hop in. I will see you all on the next live stream. Until then, peace out and go fuck yourself, bitches.